Out to a large fire in the basement of a paper processing plant in New Jersey. It sent multiple firefighters to the hospital as they also had to deal with today's extreme heat. Pix 11's Eliezer Marte is live at the scene. And Eliezer, this is not the first time that this plant went up in flames.
That's right. We're talking about the Marcal Paper plant here in Elmwood Park. Let's go back to 2019 when there was a massive fire. We're talking about this afternoon's fire. According to the chief of police here in Elmwood Park, few firefighters, he didn't specify how many, but he said few were taken to the hospital because of dehydration and also because of smoke inhalation. Now, he did say that all of them are expected to be okay. The good news is that the fire is now under control, but this was a very dangerous situation for firefighters. Why? Because of the location of this fire. Main concern, sending crews into the paper plant basement to tackle the flames. Also, the intense heat from the fire itself, combined with the weather. We are experiencing really high temperatures today, upper 80s here in this section of northern New Jersey. Now, it was around 12:45 this afternoon when companies from multiple departments in the area responded to the blaze. The exact cause of the fire is now under investigation, but Chief of Police telling us that it involved a piece of machinery in the basement where they make paper and shuffle paper back and forth between buildings. Now, good news as well. All employees were evacuated and none of them were injured. Fortunately, history did not repeat itself. Once again, let's go back to that day on January 30th, 2019, when a massive fire here at the Marcal Paper plant destroyed 30 out of the 36 buildings on the site, leaving hundreds of employees jobless. Now, Chief Michael Folino was there on that very cold day, and I asked him about coming back here to the same location for another fire and what was going through his mind when he was driving here earlier this afternoon. Take a listen to what he said.
I've been on the police force here for 35 years, and I've been here for my share of fires over the years. I can tell you in 2019, I was one of the first people here, and I just felt different that day. You could just tell. I mean, it was the coldest, windiest day of the year, and it just felt wrong, and it just took off from there, mainly due to the elements. And you know, I didn't think of that today, but when I got here, there's always a concern, right? It's a paper plant.
And now, according to fire officials, because the paper plant has its own fire brigade, they were able to contain the fire very quickly. Now, authorities are telling me that employees are not allowed to come back here until the proper inspections are done. That's the latest in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. I'm Eliezer Marte, Pix 11 News.